Genevieve, I'm so excited to be chatting with you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm nervous. You know me, I'm nervous for any interview, but
Me
we're
too.
gonna have fun, right?
We're in this together. We're in this
We're in
together.
this
Okay.
together. That's what I tell all my allies. We're in this together until we're
We're
not.
we're already plotting. It's great. The premiere is just days away, and so what does it feel like you're already going to be watching this journey back?
Oh my gosh. It honestly, it feels like such a long time coming. With 47, we didn't have to wait this long and I didn't have to marinate in my anxiety quite this long. So like I'm fully baked. I'm ready to go. Like let's just get this on TV and rip the Band-Aid off. I'm much more nervous than you are, Ari. I think you're just pure excitement and I'm like, "Oh my God. I gotta watch the
You can have the
train wreck that
nervousness
is
for
my
both of us.
life now."
Oh my God. That's too funny. Okay, so while you and Camilla are the first two Canadians to be playing this game twice, that CBS is invited back to play again. Now that's part of your legacy. What does that feel like?
Oh my gosh, it's so much pressure. Like I am very proud of being, from Winnipeg. I'm very proud of being Canadian. And, I keep hearing from people locally and like yourself who are like, okay, you're a representative. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm qualified to represent my city or my country because I view both my city and my country like with such high regard. So I'm gonna do the best that I can and hope that, in true Canadian fashion, embraced with love and respect the way we try and treat everybody.
You will be. It's almost like the Olympics. You're recommending the whole country's behind you. So it's
Thank
great.
you. I'm trying to medal. I'm trying to medal and beat Team USA in the spirit of, women's and men's hockey and all the other great sports in the Olympics.
Oh my God, that's great. And so, like you said, Canadians have done so well on the show. And there's two of you that were brought back. If there was a third Canadian to be invited back out of the roster that we have, the Calebs, even the big characters, Jake and Jeremiah from last season, Omer, Marianne, who would you invite back? Who would you think would be a great person to play again?
You know what? Maybe it's just recency bias because you said them last, but actually, I would love to see Omer again because I think he has such a great strategic mind for the game. I find him fascinating. I think I could learn a lot from him and how he would approach the game a second time playing. And also Marianne, because I just really enjoy her, and we're both people who like playing Mario Kart. So that would be fun. We'd just like shoot the stuff on the island and it would be pleasant.
That's amazing. Well, out of that whole list, though, why do you think Canadians are so good on Survivor? What qualities do we have that the American castaways don't?
Oh gosh. Well, I don't want to say the American castaways don't have it, but I
Okay.
I do feel confident that Canadian castaways have sort of charisma. We're a good hang and we're adaptable. You know what I mean? I think we are very emotionally intelligent, and I'm, being generous, including myself in that bucket. But I think Canadian castaways that we've seen have been really, really capable and adaptable and pleasant, and that goes a long way out there. Being able to maneuver and be cognizant of other people's emotions, even if you can't be cognizant of your own. I think those are helpful skills. So I have high hopes for both Camilla and myself and any other Canadian players who play.
That's awesome. Well, your journey in 47 really stuck with fans, and it was a personal battle between head and heart, Genevieve, the player versus the person. Did the lessons or growth that you discovered about yourself follow you back into the real world in any way? And did it help you prepare for 50 in any way?
Ooh, I love that. Okay, in terms of coming back to the real world, I would say what I learned about myself on the island is that when things get intense, my coping mechanism is to just sort of withdraw and shut down. And I become really focused on the objective and I forget about, the soft skills and people around me. And in my job every day, I am very objective and productivity focused. And it just helped me remember that at the core of it, like what matters is people, and people are people, and you solve problems in service of people. And so being objective minded, but forgetting about the human element is kind of an oxymoron because there are no objectives if there are no people to
Mm.
help or further along. So, yeah, I think it was a good lesson. And in terms of prep for 50, I really am going to try to fight that instinct to shut down and protect myself. I never want to be vulnerable, with anybody. so hard and gross and uncomfortable for me. But that's what people can connect with, you know? And so I never want to impose my bad feelings on anyone or impose the obligation to reassure me on everyone. But I think that it's maybe not a bad thing to lean on other people. Maybe.
Right.
And I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to.
But speaking of connecting with other people, what's one thing that stood out to me was you decided to be active on social media for the first time for this season, right? And for last time, for many reasons, the anxiety of watching the season back and privacy from the fans, sometimes you can be a little crazy. What made you decide this time that it was the right move to, have this page and connect with the fans this way?
Oh my God, I got drunk and felt brave one day. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Or am I? But no, I have wanted to delete it so many times. It is overwhelming. And I kind of get this, like, you know, insecurity every time I go to post something. I'm like, but who really cares? Is this so self-indulgent of me? And then I remember, like, oh yeah, but so and so sent me this DM of how they related to me, and that was really meaningful. Or so and so asked about advice for their legal career, and that was meaningful. So I kind of pushed through the discomfort I have because there are specific fan interactions. I wouldn't even call it fan interaction, like new friend interactions, people I can meet by allowing myself to be open about it. And I'm pushing through and doing that. But if it goes away one day, like, I've made no promises that it's a
You don't owe
forever thing.
anyone anything.
It's a for now thing. It's a for
Right.
now thing. And for now, the people have been great and it's worthwhile.
Well,
Yeah.
people really did connect with you, right? Like people can compare you to Survivor legends. They call you Mother Vive all the time online, right? And so, like, what does that feel like to have that positive feedback?
Um, you know what? I would say on mass, I try not to consume too much of the positivity because it goes to my strategy of the way I'm able to deal with the negativity is by telling myself, well, people don't really know me. These comments
Right.
criticizing Genevieve are comments towards a character that they've seen on TV that isn't necessarily all of me. It's just the snippets you've seen in a show. And so if that's going to be my rationale for blocking out the negative, then I can't be like, oh, but everybody who says something positive knows me deeply, and thus I should take that so sincerely. So I try and keep it all just level. But yeah, when people take the time to send me a message about themselves and share more about their real life, those I see them and they mean a lot to me. So the Mother Vive stuff is cute, and I will say, Ari, my husband and my mom both look at this stuff. And so just know if you are saying that kind of stuff, you're basically making their day. And I am really trying also at home to be like, look, Mark, people call me Mother Vive, and we only have one dog. Shouldn't we have like five dogs? Shouldn't we be really extending the motherhood to the dog moms of Winnipeg at the shelter? But I'm allergic and I travel a lot, so he keeps saying no. But if I
I was
win
gonna say, look
season
at you
50,
using it
no
as a strategy.
spoilers. If I win season 50, I get to get another dog. So,
Oh, all right.
woo.
A bonus then for it. Amazing. Well, like people were very captivated by how like raw and honest your confessionals were in your season, right? That's how they connected with you, and how openly you spoke about the adventure as you were kind of in it, right? And so, was that something that connected you with other people outside of the game in your career, in your everyday life, or was that something new people brought to your attention about, oh, like the way that you speak and the way that you communicate really makes me drawn to you as a person?
Oh, that's a really interesting question, Ari. I guess I didn't think that much about it. Like one of the things that was sort of jarring to me when we were out there is sometimes for 47 more so, people would talk about the product, the episodes, what fans might think about stuff. And that was kind of jarring to me because that made it harder to be open. Whereas when you go on walks for these confessionals, it really is, like, at least how I looked at it, is like therapy. It's your spoken diary. When I'm giving a confessional, I don't think about and I don't give a damn in the moment about what I'm saying or how it will be perceived. I'm just speaking what is true to me in that moment, which might not be true to me the next moment, but I try and be as open as possible because that's helpful to me in that moment. I need that therapy session. I mean, I need as many therapy sessions as I can get, right? But I think that partly plays into why I get so nervous for the second half of the TV part is because I feel like now you all get to read a page of my diary, and I don't know what page or what context, or if you're going to read a sentence or a paragraph. Like, it's just scary to be that open on the back half, but I think it's just par for the course. And it's part of the deal when you go and play Survivor. And I think you owe it to yourself and your experience in the game to give it your all and open up. And if people hate it or you feel overexposed afterwards, that's just the cost of playing the game you love, you know?
Hmm. Wow. That's really cool. Okay, I have to, before I let you go, I have to ask one last question. It's going to be a quick game. I'm calling it Torch It or Keep It. So it's kind of like a fan vote in itself, where I'm going to list a couple items of different twists and like themes from the show over the years. And you're going to tell me if you want to torch it, you never want to see it on Survivor again, or you want to keep it in the cycle. And you know what? You'll be happy if it comes back in the future.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Perfect. And
With
then you're
no,
going to
no
send
extra
these to
information.
Jeff and he's going to take these on board, right?
Exactly. Yeah, your opinion is, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, torch it or keep it. Vote steals and block votes.
Torch it.
All right, journeys.
Keep it.
Knowledge is power.
Torch it.
Final four fire making.
Torch it.
Idle nullifiers.
Torch it.
A final two instead of a final three.
Torch it.
Exile Island
Keep it.
and beware advantages.
Keep it.
All right. Thank you so
Can I
much,
can I tell you
Genevieve.
my rationale really quick, Ari?
Sure.
I like I think the game has to evolve. It's fun. I'm not against that, but I like the elements of the game that still put decision-making authority into the players' hands and make it less about tools and more about what are you going to do and what are you going to invent and what's in your tool belt as a player instead of what's given to you in the game. That's what I like. That's the sort of theme of why I chose some of those things.
All right. I like that. Awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Genevieve. Really appreciate talking to you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
I'm
Anytime,
so
Ari.
excited and I can't wait to root for you again. So let's go.
Thank you. Thank you,
All
Canada.
right. Have a good one.